Okay, you know that feeling when you have seen something and you can't wait to share it with everybody, you just want to tell the world? You know that feeling?
Oh my God.
I have that feeling. I saw a photo exhibit at the Ringling Museum of Art that is amazing. Now I have good news and I have bad news. The good news is you are gonna love it. When you see these photos, you are gonna go crazy. The bad news is you can't see them. Well, you can't see them here on How About Joey because I don't own the rights to the photos. So if I were to show you the photos, I would have to pay about $5 per photo every time it's on the video for every view that I get. And let's be honest, I mean, we know that I have got dozens of views on my last several videos. So I just can't be affording to fork out all this cash. But I have a treat for you. Matthew McClendon is going to walk me through the entire exhibit and describe the photos. So come with us as we go through the Warren J. and Margot Coville photography exhibit at Ringling Museum of Art.
This is one of the most important donations of works of art in the museum's history. Warren and Margot are local collectors who have given now over 1,700 photographs to the John and Mabel Ringling Museum of Art. If you come to this exhibition, you're only going to be seeing 89 out of over 1,700 photographs. So that gives you a sense of just how difficult it was to edit down. And this is simply a survey of the collection, the types of photographs Warren and Margot collected and the photographers that they concentrated in. These three are by the famed photographer, photojournalist Robert Capa, and they are works, they show the great female bullfighter Conchita Cintron.
Okay, wait a minute. This is not working. I mean, he's doing a phenomenal job explaining, and I look very interested, but you can't see the pictures. David, would you mind drawing whatever it is that Matthew's describing in the corner of the screen?
She was known not only for being a female bullfighter, but for the fact that she could fight from both the ground, on foot, and on horseback. So in the first image, we have a wonderful personal image of Conchita being dressed in her matadora costume in her dressing room. And then in the middle image, we have Conchita actually fighting the bull. And then in the final image, we have the moment of victory, where she exits the bull ring with her garland of flowers.
I love the expression on her face in each picture.
Yeah, it's a very different, you know, the first one is very kind of, what are you doing back here? The second one is intense, an intense stare on the bull, and then the third one is just unadulterated joy.
These are incredible. I can't wait to see more. Don't show any of these. Come this way. I can't afford to pay the rights.
Okay, here we have a photograph by the Brazilian photographer Sebastião Salgado, and Salgado has traveled the world really looking at workers and different forms of labor around the world. And this is a very powerful moment in our recent history. This takes place in Kuwait. It's called Capping the Well, Kuwait, 1991. So it's during the first Gulf War, and as the Iraqi army retreated out of Kuwait, they opened up all of the oil wells and set many of them on fire. And these men had to come in and cap the oil wells to stop them from burning. Extremely dangerous work. Here you see these firemen completely covered in oil. If there was even one spark on the metal, the entire oil well would go up in flames. So it is one of these ultimate moments of man versus machine.
That's amazing. It gives me goosebumps, actually. Aren't these incredible? I love this kid. This looks like me on a Saturday night.
Isn't this? It's really great. It's one of my favorite photos in the entire exhibition. This is by the great 20th century photographer Henri Cartier-Bresson, who was one of the fathers of what we might call photojournalism or street photography. And he would camp out on a street corner all day, just taking hundreds of photographs, waiting for that perfect one. And so here we have this smug little boy balancing the two large wine bottles under his arm with this arms with this great swagger down the Rue Mouffetard. And then just out of focus in the background, we have the little girls who are obviously very impressed with the little boy and his bravado. So this is really one of the most charming images, I think, in the entire exhibition.
The bottles are as big as he is.
Really, they are, yeah.
And this is proof here that if you bring the booze to the party, you're gonna have people following you.
Exactly.
You know, you have to see the whole collection in person, but how can I deny you at least one photo? So I'm gonna agree to pay for the rights for one. So here you go. Pretty amazing, right? You're welcome. All right, so that's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Really?
Isn't that easy? It's just that easy. No, the pictures are amazing. I personally think that I did a really good job of reacting to the photos. So sure, Matthew was talking and everything, but I think if you're gonna get a taste of the pictures, it was from my reactions. I particularly enjoyed when I saw the one picture and I went, how about that? Oh, I never said that. And I want that to be my catchphrase. I want everyone to be like walking down the street going, how about that? How about that? I sound like a crazy person, you can't use that one. How about that? How about that? How about that? It's nuts, you can't use it. I'm out, I'm done.